Are you smarter than the average person? Here are 6 signs to look out for. In this world, intellect is usually based on memorization tests alone. We go to school, learn our lessons, and take quizzes and exams that are mostly just to prove if we can memorize facts and information. If we fail a certain test, people are so quick to judge us and label us dumb. But did you know that we are so much more than just our midterm and finals results? There are just aspects of intelligence that cannot be measured by written exams and formulas alone. In this bright light psychological video, we will go through the 6 signs you are smarter than the average. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of our newly uploaded videos. Now that you've done that, let's get straight into the video. Have you heard the phrase, "you are smart," for quite a lot of times already? Your peers might be amazed at how you can effortlessly ace a test even without having to burn your eyebrows just to review the topics. Most of your professors or teachers might also be delighted when they see your name on the class list because you can understand concepts and lessons pretty well at such a quick time. While this may have put you under the assumption that you are smarter than other people, you just cannot confirm it because IQ tests require quite a lot of money too. Well, you no longer have to worry. There are other ways to reveal your intelligence, ways that are more than just your regular examinations. Are you excited to know if your hunches were right? Here are 6 surprising science fact indicators you're smarter than the average person. Number 1. You don't believe you're that smart. Do you always doubt your own intelligence? Even when people are always affirming how smart you appear to them, you just cannot seem to believe your own skills. Most smart people always have these thoughts. Actually, the smartest people are so aware of themselves that they might doubt their intelligence. You might as well refer to it as the knowledge curse. The more you learn, the more you become conscious of how much you still don't know. Contrarily, the Dunning-Kruger effect is a cognitive bias that causes people to overestimate their intelligence and competence. You may have even personally experienced this kind of unwarranted overconfidence in the office or in social situations. Therefore, you might actually be extremely intelligent if you have a healthy level of conscientiousness when it comes to evaluating your own performance. Number 2, you understand the power of questions. If I had an hour to solve a problem and my life depended on the solution, I would spend the first 55 minutes determining the proper question to ask. For once I know the proper question, I could solve the problem in less than 5 minutes, said Albert Einstein. You may possess cognitive abilities that are above average if you, like one of the greatest minds in history, recognize the power of questions. This predisposition emerges in numerous ways, but it does indicate that you are very bright. Examples include remaining interested, constantly challenging your own biases, and not taking the current quo for granted. Number 3, you have a dirty mouth. Have you ever been scolded because of how much profanity you can say in just one sentence? No matter what you do, you just cannot seem to stop saying bad things. Other people might even mistake you as a rude person because of this. But did you know that most smart people experience this too? In a 2015 research study, they have found out that the taboo word fluency is actually correlated with having a broad vocabulary. This just means that intelligence is actually connected with having a dirty mouth. More than that, when you have a dirty mouth, you are more likely to be with the trait of openness. This is according to the Big Five personality trait psychology model. People who have this trait are more imaginative, curious, and open-minded, which are traits that all geniuses and innovators share. Number 4, you're a night owl. Struggling to go to sleep early shouldn't be that bad at all after we tell you this 4th sign. In an attempt to understand intellect more, a study that focuses on morningness, eveningness, and intelligence was done before. In this study, they have found out that there is actually a correlation between wisdom and going to bed late or waking up late. In fact, researchers of the study also discovered that those who scored higher on the intelligence tests are more evening types. This is contrary to the famous line, "The early bird catches the worm." This also encourages people not to shun those who rise later than most because they might just have a different body clock than you. So if you need evidence to justify your sleeping habits, just tell them it's because your intellect functions best at night. Number 5, you're pretty tall. Has height always been a big deal to you? Whenever you're dating a guy or a girl and you prefer them tall, well, you might have the right standards. Did you know that the taller you are, the smarter you might actually be? This is what the 2008 research study found out. They have discovered that there is actually a link between one's height and cognitive ability. The taller you are, the higher cognitive ability you have too. As a way to prove this, scientists have gathered data from the US and UK. They have found out that taller children have higher scores on cognitive tests than the kids who have average heights. Yes, we know that you cannot control your height because it's all in your genes. You can still improve your intellect through other ways. If you are not that blessed with your height, you can invest in learning new things, expanding your skills and abilities. Number 6, you like to crack jokes. Do you like watching stand-up comedians and listening to their jokes? They are really fun to watch to the point that you get so baffled at how fast they come up with witty statements and puns. Did you know that this is a sign of intellect? If many people have complimented you on your sense of humor, saying you are very funny, this might mean that you are smarter than the average person too. According to a 2011 study from the University of New Mexico, having a good sense of humor is indicative of having high intelligence too. More than that, funny people are also seen to be more attractive in the dating context. This was the premise the researchers who conducted the study set out to explore. If you understand the power of questions like one of the greatest minds in history, you might have cognitive abilities that are above average. There are many ways in which this inclination manifests, but it does show that you are quite intelligent. Continuing to be curious, always questioning your own biases, and not taking the status quo for granted are a few examples. Those are the 6 signs that you are smarter than average. Always remember that intelligence isn't only measured through written tests and exams. It does not mean that you do not have perfect scores in your exams, that you're already not smart. You could be smart in arts, instruments, and even in social relationships. That ends our video for today. We hope you have learned a thing or two. If you did, please like this video and leave a comment on the comments section below. We would love to hear your thoughts, suggestions, and reactions. If you want similar videos, do not forget to subscribe to us and click the notification bell so you can get notified whenever we post new videos. Until next time, bye.